Welcome once again to The Locker. I am your host, Legends of Cybertron, and you can find me on Instagram under the same name. Now, as you can see right in front of you today, we have got a bit of a Titan's return situation going on here. This is ROADBURN, okay? ROADBURN is classed as your typical Legends class figure. Now, when I say typical, I mean old typical, because these days, HASBRO have gone smaller. But I digress, because let's be honest, that's for another video. So, as you can see in front of you, we have ROADBURN. Now, ROADBURN does not come with any accessories whatsoever. He basically is this, and that is it. Pretty much a bog standard Legends class / Legends Plus figure. So, let's just measure up to see how big he is. Okay, now I don't think you can quite see that, but he is just on 1.5 inches in width, and in length, I'll move him up there and we'll try and get it to the edge if I can. He's about 3 inch in length. Okay, now obviously this is going to be a bit of a quick one. Now, ROADBURN is one of those, I mean, HASBRO, let's be honest, HASBRO, when they mass produce these, they are mass produced, and it's more of a case of, if it breaks, here you are, you'll be able to fix it by just clicking these back in, and you're away, and away you go again. Now, I was reviewing this guy. I tried to transform this guy into alt mode, or vehicle mode, and he broke. And I was like, awesome. But I was able to slot him back together again and do this. So let's have a quick look at the old car itself. As you can see, ROADBURN, his wheels are just plain black. That's the back. Obviously that just needs pegging in a bit more. There you go, see. And as you can see, what does it say on the back? 100S TRA. Don't know what that means. Anyone know what that means? Pop it in the old comments below. Just push that back a bit. That's on top. Obviously, you get the Autobot symbol, don't you, when you buy the product, and that's underneath. It's pretty much a bog standard transformation. We're going to start off first with the legs. As you can see, with the legs, we're just going to pull up or pull away like so. The unclip, and then you pull one down and his leg's done. Pull the other one down and his leg is done. And there you go. And then we unclip it at the back, just bring that forward, move his arms down. Oh, no, I'll do it from behind. Move his arms down like so, spin his hand around like so, and that's done there. And then we do the opposite side. Then do it again. There you go. And then obviously this folds in on itself here. It folds down like that, and then there's a nice little clip or peg there, as you can see, which goes into that hole there. And obviously you have to just push his head down into position. Done. And there you have ROADBURN. And as I've already said, this is your typical Legend class figure. No weapons at all. Now obviously the new core class has come out, and if you look at the core class, they are the same height. However, the stature is totally different. The stature of Optimus Prime should be bigger, whereas ROADBURN should be that height if he's a Legend class. Okay, so like I said with the original synopsis, that these guys are now operating on a smaller scale. Not the fact that, I mean, they have called it core class, so there's your big hint. There's your big hint, isn't it? They're calling them core class, not Legend class, which basically means they're not classing them as Legend class, they're classing them as their own little class now. So, and these guys are the same height as Scout class. So, I mean, go figure. But, the detailing on both of these figures are totally different. Totally. This is just plain, bog standard Transformer. This Optimus has got detail upon detail. I mean, obviously it's red, blue and grey plastic with a bit of paint here, the Autobot symbol on there, and you get a weapon as such, okay? But enough of him. As you can see with the actual height of ROADBURN, I'm sorry, I just remembered that I didn't measure the height on Delta Magnus. Never mind. So as you can tell with this, when he's standing there, shoulder to shoulder is 2.5 inches by just under 4 inches. So typical 3.75 inch figure. Okay, as I've already stated. So let's look at this guy next to what I class as legend scale figure. Sorry, not legend class. Legend scale being the smaller. So obviously there is a new core class Optimus Prime, which I class as legend scale. Put him over there. Then we've got Magic Square Bumblebee. As you can see, definitely not the same class at all. You can't miss it. You know, you can't deny it. You can't miss it. They are a different size. Then you've also got New Age Bumblebee. Again, can't mistake the sizing on that. Excuse me if you heard me a bit there. Then you've got New Age Prowl, which obviously when you put Bumblebee from Magic Square, they fit. So as you can see, that's your New Age Prowl. And now we're going to go, oh yeah, DX9 Warring Pocket Orion Pax, as you can see. With stature, again, still a 3.75 inch figure, still classed as legend scale because it's a smaller scale. Okay? Because that would be Optimus. Wouldn't it? You see? Anyway, never mind. We'll go into that one. Now, I keep classing Magic Square as a legend scale figure, but sometimes the figures are actually bigger than what you expect them to be. Take, for instance, Menasor. I've seen a picture of him today, and he's bigger than MechFans Toys Omega Supreme. And you think, whoa. But, you know, have they made him too big? I don't really know what they've done there, but yeah, it's okay. Here is your Resonant Blaster. And as you can see, he's just that bit taller than ROADBURN. But again, Blaster, stature-wise, should be up here. Because he's a mini-bot. And he is like the same height as Soundwave in the comics and the cartoons. So Magic Square, technically, for me, is a smaller scale. So they are legend scale. Then we're going to the bigger versions. Now we're going into Legend Class / Legend Plus, which is the same thing. Here you have Optimus Prime by Mech Planet. Okay. Then you have MechFans Toys Inferno, which works pretty well if you ask me. Then you have Iron Factory's Cliff Jumper, which, if you look at that, isn't too bad. I mean, look at that. I mean, when you class that with, you know, Flipper, Iron Factory being a Legend Class, Legend Plus, you can't deny it. It's there in front of you. Then you've got Delta Magnus, who I've just reviewed. Okay. And I think that pretty well works, don't you? And then we'll just do that, hello, and then we're beeping at me. Then you've got, see, even they agree. And there you are, Leo Prime from Iron Factory, which I think Leo Prime was always smaller anyway, wasn't he, in the cartoons and whatnot. I think he was always that bit smaller. But still, you know, still fits. Still your Legend Class figure. Legend Plus, sorry, not Legend Plus. And then you've got MechFans Toys Omega Supreme, which, yeah, I quite like that. So that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And also thank you very much to all my subscribers who are here. And thank you to all who subscribe in the future. It's very much appreciated if you're coming along and supporting the channel. And I hope you come along again soon. Bye for now.